Hey guys, welcome back to the Power Pong YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be working on the forehand pendulum serve. Serve practice is great to intermix with your Power Pong robot training. You do a 2-minute drill, and then you do 10 serves. You do a 2-minute drill, and then you do 10 serves. It's really an efficient way to use your downtime when you're doing robot training. So, forehand pendulum serve, we're going to be going a lot into the depths of it, as far as all the different things you got to be able to know and do. And then at the end, I've got 3 special tips for you, so make sure you stick around to the end. All right, so let's dive into this. First thing you have to be able to do well is hold the racket correctly with the grip. So normal shake hands grip, you're holding index finger straight, thumbs straight across, and 3 fingers are down here on the handle. For the serve, you want to relax these 3 fingers. You want to put your index finger up a little bit, have it bent, have the side of your finger with the pressure right here on the rubber, and then move your thumb up a little bit. This will give you a lot of freedom from the wrist to be able to really hold on to the racket firmly with these 2 fingers, but still allow the wrist to flow freely. This is going to help give you a lot more spin. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple, and then we'll talk about it. Short side spin pendulum serve. Okay, so what else is important? Well, the position from the table. Sometimes I like to stand here, sometimes here, sometimes here. For players that are forehand dominant, a lot of times they want to serve from here so that they can play forehand on the first ball. This is personal preference for where you stand. You want to really have your knees bent, and you want to do a slight weight transfer from your right foot to your left foot as you're hitting the ball. So slight weight transfer from the right foot to the left foot as you're hitting the ball. The actual motion is going to look similar to this. You're turning your body back and turning it forward. It's really important that you be able to turn the waist. Your shoulder and your elbow should stay relaxed, and you're going to accelerate the wrist right at the point of contact. As far as different spins go, I first recommend mastering 1 spin. Once you have 1 spin mastered, it's easier to branch off and do a lot of different spins. Some of the players that I know, they try to master the heavy backspin, the no spin, the side spin, the top spin, and short and long, and they serve one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and they don't really get any of them. So I'd recommend mastering 1 of them. Short side spin first, that's a great option. After you get that, how are you going to mix and give different spins? So if I'm serving short side spin, I'm basically brushing across the ball like this. That's for short side spin. If I want to get backspin, instead of going on this axis, I'm going to hit more this way. So the ball is going to be rotating like that. So instead of hitting here, I'm going to hit under the ball a little bit more, and I'm going to come more straight on the bottom of the ball. And then for top spin, I want to have this kind of rotation. So instead of hitting here on the ball, I'm going to hit slightly more on the back of the ball, and I'm going to pull up. So for the top spin, it looks more like that for the top spin. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate all 3 so you can see. So this is short side spin. See how I'm pulling across the ball? This is short backspin where I'm slicing under the ball. And then this is short topspin where I'm pulling back this way. Now, a lot of people really want their motion to be disguised. And I say that's fine, but don't try for everything all at one time. Don't try for all these different spins at different locations, heavy spin and disguise at the same time. The first thing is to get all 3 of those down and get those perfected. Heavy side spin, heavy backspin, and heavy topspin. And don't worry about it if it looks similar. That's okay. 3 distinct differences on those serves. Then you can work on different variations of them. So say, for example, I can hit backspin, and then as I'm hitting it, or just after I'm hitting it, I can pull up. So you can do different motions. You can swing faster. You can change and disguise the follow through to make it look similar, but actually be different. So this one here is short backspin, but it's a little bit disguised. And then this one here is short side spin, top spin, and it also looks quite similar. You can see that the bounce is a little bit different, but the actual motion itself looks pretty similar. The other thing that you need to be able to do well is learn how to serve long and serve short. So in a lot of camps, I'll ask the question, I'll say, raise your hand if you have an answer. Do you swing faster for your long serve, or do you swing faster for your short serve? And most people are like, ha ha, ha, that's kind of funny. Of course you'd swing a lot faster for your long serve. And the answer is actually you swing at the same speed, you just change what's called the action or feel on the ball. So if I'm going to serve a short serve, like short spinny serve, I'm going to be brushing it lightly, but I'm still swinging fast. If I'm serving long, I'm going to hit more into the core of the ball. Imagine if this is an apple. The short serve, you're hitting more of the peel of the apple. The long serve, you're bruising more to the core. So this would be a short serve. I'm just peeling around the outside of the apple. And then this is a long serve. Similar swing, but I'm hitting more into the ball. I'm not swinging faster. The actual swing is the same speed on the short serve versus more solid contact on the long serve. So that's one thing that you really have to be able to do well eventually, is to be able to also mix up short to different locations and long to different locations. All right, I'm going to wrap up with 3 quick tips, and then I want you to start practicing right now as of today. The first tip that I have for you is to really make sure that you bend this index finger and you really practice doing this with the index finger. Snap, 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 snap. The more wrist action you're able to get, the more spin you're going to be able to get. Point number 2, and I didn't mention this, is that you really want to be able to hit the leading edge. Okay? So for pendulum serve, the leading edge would be here. People oftentimes say, well, I want to hit the tip of my racket. That's fine. But on the pendulum serve, you actually get a little bit more spin when you hit the leading edge here. Okay? And the last tip is, as you're generating spin, don't worry about keeping it short, or don't worry about keeping it fast and long. Focus on generating maximum spin. Once you get that down, all the other variations are easier. But maximum spin early on is important. Is it important to be able to contact the ball low, to be able to keep your serve low? Absolutely. Is it important to be able to hit different locations? Absolutely. Is it important to be able to fake heavy spin and just bump through the ball to generate a very light spin or a no spin ball? Absolutely. But when you're developing this serve initially, I would focus on generating maximum spin. As you get that one down, then you can work on the no spin variation. Then you can work on hitting different targets. Then you can work on serving long and serving short. But the first thing you need to be able to get down, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate player, is generating maximum spin. 3 different spins: heavy backspin, heavy side spin, and heavy topspin. Thanks for watching. If you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and also turn on the bell for more notifications. I'll see you soon.